Hey guys, I'm going to try starting a new series where I review random trade paperbacks that I have recently picked up or have recently came out. So, let's get started. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Geek City. Now, if you want me to continue this series, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe, because I'm only able to do it with books that I pick up in. If I'm not, able to pick up new books, then, well, and I'm usually only going to do it for new trade paperbacks. All of these have come out this year. Like, this just got a reprint. So here is X-Men Days of Futures Past, Transformers, and Duke. So let's look at these real quickly. So first up, let's talk about X-Men Days of Futures Past. This is an iconic story that's written by Chris Claremont and John Byrne. And also, I needed this for a reading order. I was planning on picking it up anyway, and it happened to be at my local comic shop one day, or last month. And so, perfect timing on that point. So yeah, this is the newest printing. This is the 2024 reprint. And, yeah, so this collects issues, let me check here. X-Men 138 through 144, and Uncanny X-Men 142 and 143, because that's when they had the title change. And then the X-Men Annual 4. There's a lot of iconic stories in this book. Obviously, Days of Futures Past, but then there's like some, there's the first issue where Kitty Pryde joins the team, and then there's an Alpha Flight tie-in, or an Alpha Flight, crossover. Because Days of Futures Past is only 2 issues, so I don't think they'd make a trade paperback for 2 issues. So the Dark Phoenix Saga trade paperback, if you own that, this takes place the issue after. Like, that ends with 137, so this is literally right after. This has the aftermath of Dark Phoenix Saga with, the funeral and everything. And this is when Angel joins the team again. This is before Archangel, but... Oh, and then Wendigo's back. Wendigo is an Alpha Flight villain. Wendigo's had a few X-Men stories, like with the Amazing X-Men, the World War Wendigo. Alright, so here's actual Days of Futures Past here. This is an iconic cover here by John Byrne. So it's 141 through 142. And both of those covers are really iconic. I almost bought one of the issues at Comic-Con, but I decided against it. So if you don't know what the story is, basically it's in the future where Sentinels have basically killed all the X-Men. And so Kitty Pryde goes back into her past body and has to stop an assassination from Mystique. The movie is totally different. I love the movie. The movie is one of the best Marvel, or one of my favorite Marvel movies. I love it. But it's completely different. Kitty Pryde's the one going back in time, not Wolverine. And a different X-Men roster. And the movie's more focused on Magneto and Professor X. This is more about the X-Men team itself, and it's really shorter. They had to, add a lot to make it a full movie. This is only 2 issues. It's a really quick story. And then here's this iconic cover here. This is the one I almost bought. I almost bought this one. It's like $60. So here's when they actually have to stop the assassination. I'm not going to go into who they're trying to kill, or who they technically did and all that. But you can figure that out for yourself. If you haven't read this, come on, it's great. A lot of filler issues in here, but it's okay. This is a great story. So, yeah. And then there's another issue collected in here, the 143. And that's when it stops, 143. And then the annual, which I think it was in the back. Alright, so let's check out these variant covers. Oh, here's Classic X-Men. That's Classic X-Men. Classic. Oh, so this is showing all the comics, the Classic X-Men. So if you don't know what Classic X-Men is, it's basically like a director's cut type thing where they are adding panels and pages to old X-Men stories. So I own a few of them. They're pretty cool. They're basically, an updated version of. I wish that there's technically an Classic X-Men omnibus, but it only collects the stuff that was added, so it doesn't collect the full issue, which is weird. I wish they did that, like an X-Men Classic X-Men omnibus that has the full issues in there. That'd be cool. So there's 44, 45, 46, and these are the 2 Days of Futures Past issues that are. And then here's an an old trade paperback. It's a nice cover there. And then Essential XMen. So yeah, that is Days of Futures Past. Let's look at the next book here. We'll look at Transformers from the Energon universe. I'm loving this Energon universe, man. I'm so hyped. So excited. We're finally getting a G.I. Joe book. I think in September. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so it is Daniel Warren Johnson writing this and Mike Spencer doing the artwork here. Volume 1, Robots in Disguise. You got the little Energon universe logo there. Optimus Prime from issue 1. Here's the spine. I like how they all match. So this is the Energon universe where Transformers and G.I. Joe and Void Rivals, all of them are in the same universe. It's a really cool concept and I'm loving it. This was just an action-packed series. I'm not going to go into as much detail on these two books, these two newer ones, because they're really new. So I don't want to, spoil it, because not a lot of people have, been able to read them yet, because a lot of people just wait for the trades to come out, like me. So, I mean, it's just such a cool concept. I don't think any G.I. Joes appear in here, not that I remember. Now, I do know some Transformers appear in the Duke one. But, this is really cool. This is basically just introducing the, because they were set up at the end of, during Void Rivals. Void Rivals was where the Energon universe started. And that's written by Robert Kirkman, and that's when that started. So this is, really adding in the Transformers here. And this is Volume 1. I think we're going to be getting a Volume 2 this year as well. And I'm excited to pick that up. One day I will do an Energon universe reading order whenever we have a lot more books. But at the current moment, I don't need to do that. I like this artwork by Mike. It's very anime. It gives me an anime vibe, and it looks really nice. I really like this this art style here. Look at that. This is good artwork, and the colors. I love the colors here. Let's see if I can find the variant covers. I don't know if there are any in here. Just some stuff about. And then the Energon universe, Cobra Commander. I think that's out. I need to pick that up. So yeah, it doesn't have any. Okay, but yeah, this is a really fun series, very action-packed, much more focused on the action than the actual plot itself. It's really good. But then we have Duke, which I love this one. Maybe that's just because I love G.I. Joe. I don't talk about it much here, because in collected editions, it's kind of hard to find, because a lot of the old stuff's not available. But we're getting that compendium soon, which is collecting the first 50 issues, I think. Cannot wait to pick that up. Maybe I can do a G.I. Joe reading order one day. So here is Duke, Volume 1, Knowing is Half the Battle. So yeah, told you. There are some Transformers that appear in here, like Starscream and all that. So this story I really love. So basically, Duke is kind of going against the rules here. He noticed one of the, the Decepticons, and he, is going against the rules, and so he's kind of wanted because he's trying to stop these Decepticons and Transformers because he thinks they're a threat, which in a way they are. And so he's kind of going on this he's being hunted. And that's when you have Stalker going after him and a few others. This was so much fun. And then you have Baroness, Major Blood appearing in here. Even Destro's in there for a little bit. So as you can see here. Yeah, there's Baroness. I love Major Blood's issue. He's not in it for much, but that one issue that he's in, it's really cool. This is just, I love G.I. Joe, so this was just so much fun. There's G.I. Joe. I'm going to skip through a few pages here. Yeah, that's cool stuff. So this is also setting up the G.I. Joe book, and I'm assuming Scarlet, I own the issues, but I haven't read it. Oh yeah, there's Cobra Bat there. I'm assuming that's also going to set up how she joins the G.I. Joe team, because by the end of this, you have hold on, let me find it. You have a little teaser that shows how Duke and a few others join. So Duke, Baroness, and then it has Flint and Lady J. I don't know, Flint. I think that's Lady J. Yeah, that is Lady J. Okay, cool. So that is Duke. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more random trade paperbacks reviews like this, where I just go through a few of them, spend a few minutes talking about them, I'd love to do it. So just like the video, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what new trade paperbacks that are coming out that you want me to review, because I have to, be able to buy them in order to, do it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, And as always, stay geeky.